spoken to so many of your friends' decisions. I'm tired, and my fourth major illness, and my third cancer, and 6 months of treatment for the rare and aggressive live cancer stage 4. I want to rest at home and enjoy my friends and family, not go to the hospital anymore. So I started a hospice at home and want to focus on quality and not quantity. I don't know how much time I have left, so let's celebrate the time we have and have fun. Happiness keeps you sweet. Trials keep you strong. Success keeps you glowing, but God keeps you going. My advice to you all is let us carry on with the hardships in life, but be happy, be strong, be willful, do it, don't hesitate. We all have to face unfortunate circumstances. Please remember me as a good friend who has always helped people. If I've done anything wrong, please excuse me for this. We've had lots of fun. I've enjoyed life with lovely memories with my family and friends. I made my wish. I hope you remember this live presentation as Gita for what she is. I give my blessing and Ashirwad to all. I would like to start the celebration with my signature song, Ajeeb Daastaan Hai Ye. It means this world is so strange. Where is the beginning and where is the end? Neither do you understand, nor do I understand. So I will sing a small song, just a few lines. Dear friends, I want you all to remember me as a fun-loving Gita. Remember all the parties we had together, the food, the songs, and the dancing. Since we have a global intercultural family, I would like to start the party with a fun Spanish Hindi song. It's my favorite. Let's go.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेñorita, चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या señorita, सुनो सुनो señorita कहते हैं हम क्या.
Jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedicas, pero el calor de tu mirar me hace sentir como la más bella señorita.
निगाहों ने निगाहों से कहीं अरमानों की दास्तां है सेñorita, ये चाहत की मोहब्बत की सारी दुनिया में एक ही जुबान है señorita.
मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास तुम मेरे,
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना señorita,
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या señorita, सुनो सुनो señorita कहते हैं हम क्या.
Yes, that was lively and fun. And you all know that Mom absolutely loves to dance. So this is my mom. She is a super, super, super special person, especially to me, because she was my mom before she was anybody else's. I'm very attached to her. Even when I was young, I wouldn't leave the house without taking her sweater or her coat or her pillow or her shawl, so that I would always have her with me. Today, we have this occasion where we are all gathered, getting ready to let her go, which requires bravery. We need to have her, but she is ready to go. And she's brave and feels secure and knows the time is right. In multiple ways, I feel very fortunate to have this special time to honor and be able to take care of her now, as I am living with her and being her primary caregiver with my father. I get this wonderful opportunity to pay her back for always being there for me. We are quite different, but she has always loved and supported me and been open-minded. Now we have a chance as adults to live together daily. It's very interesting, the dynamics when the roles are switched. She thinks I still need to listen to her, and I'm telling her it's my turn that she listens to me. So it's full of amusement and arguments and power struggles and battles and anger and sadness and accusations and everything, as we struggle through understanding who the other is, and we understand the truths of what we are. And as we untangle all these emotions, eventually, after getting mad so many times, you realize that it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's right, what she does. I love her. No matter what, I love her. I want to take care of her. I want her to go in comfort. And the same way I have seen her change and be able to understand me and respect me. And with the daily work I get of just physically touching her, bathing her, washing her, feeding her, massaging her, hugging her, even though Corona says we can't, I feel physically bonded to her. I feel part of her skin. And I will always feel that, even after her body goes. So I'm not afraid. She's always going to be with me. Okay, so what about Mom? You all know what an amazing woman in person she is, and she endlessly surprises me. Of course, she's smart. She intimidates the hell out of all her doctors by challenging them. But an even additional intelligence that she has is her emotional intelligence, or her social smarts, that Dad and I were a little deficient at. Rohan got most of it. She has amazing social wisdom that guides people and gives them security. People feel heard. She cares, and she gives good advice without offending them. In fact, so many of my friends are only my friends because they love her and her cooking. One gift I really appreciate was the sharing of the Indian culture and the family bonding that she was able to maintain overseas while we were in the States. I won't blame her for not teaching us Kannada, but she did really nurture the closeness in my Indian family and was in touch with everyone on all sides, and was very diplomatic and kind of served as a social matriarch. And another very magic trait is just how grand and beautiful and always elegant she is. As a child, you like to make fun of your mother that, oh, your hair is all frizzy. Oh, you know, you had mastectomy, you don't have any boobs, you don't have a gut. Oh, your rotator cuffs are like this. Oh, you have skinny chicken legs. Oh, your saris are too high and your pants are too short. But no matter what, in the end, she comes out with her shawl, with pride, in a majestic way, with an elegance and deep beauty that just glows from within. I don't know how she does it. She's a risk taker, a go-getter. She left India and wandered, going after what she really wanted, even if it meant marrying Radhakrishna. She goes after what she wants. She is determined. Nothing gets in her way, no complaints. And she understands that the free will and spirit of a human being needs space. Just as she pursued her medicine, undeterred by cold New York winters and paperwork and a missing in action, slaving husband, and even having to deal with 3 kids and parents, she understood that one should go after what you want. And she always supported me in all my wanderings and explorations. She realizes, which is important to understand Dad and I, that all who wander are not lost. But she let us get lost, and she always welcomed us back home. To close today, I am so glad she is surrounded by her friends and her family and fun, her 3 Fs, and food, 4 Fs. That is just what she wants to do, is enjoy life. She made a clear decision and choice of this timely departure, which lends comfort for others because she is going on her terms. She's ready to let go of life, showing us there's no need to be afraid. Thank you.
Thank you, Ratna, for those words. We will hear from a few family members here and then go to India. So glad that the eldest and first went first. Let's go to begin to her granddaughter. Rumi would like to share something to start us off.
Namaste. My name is Rumi. I'm 7 and I live in Oakland, California. Rohan is my dad and Gita is my mama. I will now recite a health mantra for Gita and all of us. The name Gita means divine song. So let's recite it like a heavenly song. I'll recite it once, then we will sing it together once. Om Achutaya Namaha. Om Anundaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Achutaya Namaha. Om Anandaya Namaha. Om
Govindaya Namaha.
Thank you so much, Rumi, for sharing that. This is a mantra that brings healing, not just for mom, but for all of our family and relatives as well. And we have been chanting it here with some of our community in California. So I want to share a few photos of Gita's life as it's my turn to say a few words about my dear mother. Next slide. So Gita loves to share her faith with her grandchildren. This is Rio, Rumi's little brother, who is sitting next to her and loves Ganesha and Hanuman and has learned so much about Indian culture and faith. Here he's doing a Ganesh Puja for Diwali right behind mom in the same fireplace where she's sitting. And so mom's songs, Ganeshwara, some of the family favorites will be passed on through him. Maybe he'll take after Sinu Mama and be a pujari. He's 4 years old now. This is mom as a young child in the Kaveri River, where the rivers join. And mom hopes that we will take her ashes to the same location near Mysore. So we hope to visit you all after this pandemic is over. I hope to come with my wife and children, maybe other relatives from South America, Aruna and her children. So the Kaveri is a special place for our family in Karnataka, and we will bring mom back there. Okay, next one. Okay. This is mom's family. Ambabai, her mother, was a teacher. Sitaram, her father, engineer, aeronautical, and her baby brother, Arun Malavi. So sweet as a young family. We're grateful that Arun's wife, Usha, is here. Priyam, son, Akshay, many relatives are joining us today, and we'll hopefully hear from them shortly. Mom was very competitive. She was a runner. Here you can see she took 3rd place. That's due to her stubbornness. She was very shy of those chicken legs that Ratna described, so she decided to wear long pajama pants that blew in the wind and slowed her down a little bit, but she still did a good job running and came in 3rd prize here. And mom was in the Cadet Corps in India. Here she is with her 3 stripes. She gives a lot of good advice to all of us. Some call her bossy. Usually it's good advice with love at the base of it. So we joke and call her Sergeant Gita. So watch out, Captain Murthy, the sergeant is still here. Many years later, a young surgeon came back from New York and came in search of a bride, and in a matter of days found one. A match was made. In a matter of days, a shadi happened. Some of you received the telegram and came to Mysore. And here's mom with her young, handsome groom, Radhakrishna. 49 years later, we return to the same Krishna temple in Mysore. This is the last time many of you met with mom and Radhakrishna during our November visit to India. And right on their anniversary, 24th of November, we were happy to take them to the same place that they tied their tali. For their 50th wedding anniversary, a major milestone, we met in Mexico. Aruna came from South America with her family, and we met on the beaches of Mexico. Here they are riding horses into the sunset, celebrating their 50 years of adventure. And now they've completed 51 years. This past November, they marked 51, and we took them to a cabaret event. I can't tell you the details. It was a little bit sexy, but they continue their love, which we appreciate. So mom is a uniter. She unites cultures, she unites families. This is Radhakrishna with his brothers and sisters, some of whom are on the call we hope to hear from a little bit later. And mom not only kept us close growing up in the US to her family, but also Radhakrishna's family, which we're very grateful for. Here she is uniting both families. I believe this was a picnic in Nandi Hills. Some of you may remember. Always the party organizer, making sure that people get together and have a good time, keeping the bonds of family close. And of course, that means for the cousins as well. There's Priyam, many of us all, Kiran, Sandhya, many joining together. Hope you can find yourselves on there. The nice summers we used to enjoy in India together between both families. Here we have a wedding of Akshay, and you can see even invited Kiran and Somushekar, Janardhan. We're grateful for all families staying close together and keeping the bond. And so I'm sorry I couldn't make it for this event, but thank you for sending in the photos. And below we have Nagesh, one of our few relatives in the United States, with Ratna and Aruna when they were young. It was hard to grow up in the US without many of you nearby, but we were grateful to come every 3 to 5 years in the summer, and glad to see you all now. So mom was very open-minded, accepting, as Ratna mentioned. She was a wanderer of her own with the free spirit and came to America. And here is Aruna's husband, Nando, with his family from Peru, meeting in Kansas for their wedding. Mom was very open-minded to bring together different cultures and backgrounds and to broaden our family and make it more global. That meant mom also went to Machu Picchu, Peru, Bolivia, many places, Costa Rica, Uruguay, and South America to see Aruna and her family. And mom brought people together with food. Every Thanksgiving was an international fest. She invited all of our friends, all the exchange students. And here she's sharing Karela or bitter gourd. And Japanese exchange students are sharing their food. This wasn't just for one night. She invited them into our home, and this Japanese student stayed with us for more than 1 month. Little did mom know she would end up with Japanese in-laws. This is my wife, Fumi, and her family from Kyoto, Japan, at our wedding in the California Redwoods. Her mother, Yoko, Hiro, and sister, Sayo, who is also with us today. And by bringing together these families, you end up with grandchildren that are very beautiful and intercultural. So on the left, you see the 2 Japindians. My children, Rio, who's 4, and Rumi, who is 7, and 2 Peruvindians. You see Sophia and Avinash, who you'll hear from briefly, who are joining us from Uruguay. Mom's goal is to just spend time with her grandchildren, and that's going to be the focus in the coming weeks. So her last big international trip was to Japan last year. We drove around in a van and visited many places to see the cherry blossoms in the March, April, springtime. Here we are enjoying the cherry blossoms, and mom's adventurous spirit means she eats everything from all over the planet, including raw fish. This is red snapper, a very celebratory meal with Fumi's family, her in-laws. And this was mom's final trip before last plane flight, which was just January after the new year passed. Aruna came, and we as a family of 5, the Radhakrishnas, took one last hurrah to Las Vegas before her chemotherapy started. She was a little weak, but even in the wheelchair, we rolled around and saw lots of great shows and enjoyed one final trip as a family together. So it's been a long journey the past 6 months. Mom got excellent care at Stanford. They have a very good cancer institute for her liver cancer. This is a very rare cancer. It may have been related to her autoimmune condition, her Crohn's disease that affected her intestines back in the 1980s. We will never know. But she got a few extra months, and enjoyed that time with all of us and is now in a different phase of her life. So on the black and white photo, you see Mom 20 years ago in Kansas receiving treatment for her breast cancer. 2 different breast cancers on different sides, but with the love and support of many Indian doctors and aunties in Kansas, we had a lot of support, and she made it an extra 20 years. We're grateful for that. In the color photo, you see Mom here in February at Stanford getting her first chemotherapy. Rumi, her granddaughter, gave her a medal for being so brave and doing good with her first round of chemotherapy. She had about 6 rounds, but she's decided she doesn't want to go in and out of hospitals and deal with side effects and enjoy the comfort of her home now. So for Mom, she really believes in vitamin F, like Ratna mentioned: family, friends, food, and fun. And by being at home and not at the hospital, she can enjoy more of that like we are today. These are our lovely California friends singing the same mantra that Rumi sang for you all and you joined us in for health. These are our old friends from Illinois and New York, Bridget and Soundarajan. We're grateful for all the Indians that have kept part of our family here. These are Mom's friends from Topeka, all the aunties in their rainbow saris at a gathering, a wedding. All aunties to us. This is the broader community at another function. You can see all the love and support from all generations. And this was a big cruise in 2009 Mom and Dad took to the Greek islands and Italy. Mom wanted to visit Alaska and Africa. One of the few wishes she wasn't able to achieve, but that's fine. Not a good time to go on a cruise line now. So she's enjoying these other virtual journeys with all of you. So this is Mom last year in Japan at a nightclub called Fox Kitsune. She's a partier with Radhakrishna. She even got young Japanese ladies to dance with Dad on the dance floor with the glow stick. So Mom, today the spotlight's on you. You want a party, so we're giving you a global virtual party with your friends and family. And this is Radhakrishna's beautiful garden. We apologize if we don't make space for everybody to share today. We'll give, a few moments for everyone, but if you don't get to share all your wishes with Mom, she's sleeping in a hospital bed now with nice remote controls that can elevate her head and feet, and we'll roll her out to the garden, Radhakrishna's beautiful garden. She can see the hummingbirds and speak with all of you, see your face on video, spend more intimate time with all of you in the coming weeks while she still has energy. Thank you. So now we would like to go to Uruguay, to Aruna and her family and children who would like to share some words.
Well, we didn't really prepare anything because I didn't think I would be able to say much, but I just want to say that, Mom, I'm very grateful for the values that you've instilled in me of being honest, humble, open-minded, and independent. I am who I am because of your example. I know I've also acquired some of your other traits, like being bossy and hopefully being a good cook. I can never live up to your cooking, but I try. I'm always grateful that you were always there, no matter what. I had the security of knowing if anything ever happened to me, my mother was always there. So thank you. And thank you for visiting us wherever we were in the world. I'm sorry I wasn't able to physically be with you through all your sicknesses. But I so appreciate that you let me go and be happy to do what I wanted to do, which I know is not an easy thing, especially in Indian culture. So thank you, and I love you. Sophie's gonna share a story that she thinks is really funny, that she remembers Amama and all her cooking. Tell her. Because she always, every time they come to Kansas or California, she always wants to make seafood for them. So tell them.
When she bought crabs, she put them in the sink and they were flying.
Have you explain? Sophie.
Thank you, Uruguay, for sharing. Aruna, Sophia, Nando, and Avinash. So we've heard from closest family. Dad, would you like to say anything? Okay, Dad will pass for now. He's here for phone and video in the future. And we would like to go to India, since there are so many of you. We will do our best. Apologies if we cannot make it to everyone, as I mentioned. And I'd like to start with our elders who would like to share. Thank you for your patience also with the technology. We have a friend, Curtis, who is helping us with all of this. So please type into the chat room if you would like to share so we know to call upon you. Again, 1 to 2 minutes, brief words, a memory, something you appreciate about Gita, no pressure. You can also type your words or feelings and wishes into the chat room for us to save for her later, or I could read it out loud if you're not feeling comfortable. And we will, please, I'll go around and we'll call on you to unmute yourself and share as you mention in the chat that you would like to share. We would like to start with our aunties and uncles, but we have lots of great tech-savvy cousins who have a lot to share with their auntie as well that we'll get to in a moment. So is anybody with, maybe like to start with mom's sister-in-law, Usha and Priyam, and then we'll go to dad's side of the family if anybody would like to share. Priyam and Usha,
yes,
could you unmute yourself?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, there's so much to say and very difficult to find words for everything. But I found a small verse written by Waldo Emerson, and it said, and it reminded me of Gita. It said to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to leave the world a bit better, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. And I think that says everything about Gita and everything that she stood for in this family. She's been so supportive of us all and non-judgmental, and we appreciate that so much. And I wish we could be with you at this time. You have all our love and respect and good wishes.
We love you, Gita auntie.
Love you too.
We're so sad that we can't be there, be with you, and but we're so thankful that we got to spend so many holidays. I mean, over every few years with you and Rohan, Ratna, Aruna, Shashi uncle, and we're so thankful that you came to see Ambaka and Tata, and you took such good care of them. And the few trips that we went on, especially to Dundaley and losing our luggage, and I have very fond memories. And lots of love to you.
So
Thank you for
we
being
like
there. Arun. Thank you for being there when Arun passed away, and to also your support and help at the time Akshay got married. We really appreciate it so much. Thank you.
To the point to
We
come.
love
I
you.
said no. This is yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Asha, Auntie, and Priyam. We'll stay with mom's side of the family so we don't miss anyone. And I see Mysore is there. We'd like to invite Chitra, Auntie, and Mahesh, Uncle, if you're able to unmute and can just say hi or any words. We want so glad you could join us.
You have to unmute, Mahesh. You have to unmute. You're muted still.
Can you hear me? I think now we can hear them, right?
Okay. Maybe while they're figuring it out, we'll go to Ramachandra.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
And, oh, great. We got Chitra and Mahesh. Excellent. We can hear you now.
Can hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Continue.
And, we have such lovely memories of Gita and, of course, Radhakrishna, also Ratna and Aruna. Whenever they came to Bangalore and they visited us in Mysore also. And the last time, they were here, at the place, where they got married, in Mysore. So, we were very, very happy, to see them. And now Gita has been very brave. She has brought up the family in such fine fashion. And we are all very proud of Ratna, Aruna, and of course, Radhakrishna. We are so happy that, Gita has been so brave. She has put up with everything, she's a fighter. She will really kind of, live up and be a very, very brave girl. That's what, we are seeing. And even now, we are seeing a smile on her face. And we are very happy, Gita. We are very happy. We pray for you. Lovely. So nice to be a part of all this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Gita.
Great. Is that Indira Uppal?
Yeah, I'm Varindra.
Okay, go ahead and share. Yes, please.
Yeah, hi, Gita. It's so nice to see the whole family and remember all the wonderful time we've had together in school, in college, and all the fun we've had together. And God bless you. You are in my heart. I think of you every day. I wish we were closer, that I could come and give you a big hug. You're such a brave person. I am thankful to you that you came and visited me in Chandigarh. And those are memories which are going to stay with me forever. God bless you forever and your family. Lots of love from Inder and myself, Virendra. Thank you, Rohan.
Thank you, Indira and Varindra, some of mom's oldest best friends.
A school friend from grade 5. We've been friends from grade 5.
Thank you for joining and sharing.
Yeah, it's so nice of you to organize this. Gita, you're looking lovely.
Elegant as ever. Let's try to go to Ramachandra.
Is it Amlu Ramachandra?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes. I'm not able to see you people. Okay. Gita Akka, I salute you for your courage for putting up this wonderful show. And as expected of you, you're always cheerful, smiling, pleasant. that is how I will always remember you. I think I met you when I was 14 years old. To this day, you're still the same. And I will never forget the 3.5 days I stayed with you in Manteca. Both of us enjoyed your hospitality, your warmth, your love. It was like going back to my Bangalore days with my cousins. It was wonderful. And you have such lovely children who are taking care of you. You are blessed. My Anna is a wonderful person, and you're blessed with him. And I pray to God that you should be given all the best things in life and a smooth passage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So great to have Coimbatore represented, Radhakrishna's second name. Now we want to hear from Ramachandra, if you're able to unmute and share.
I do.
Oh, sorry. Padmanabhan.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please continue, Padmanabhan.
Acha, how are you, Gita? I'm very glad. Remembering school days and your marriage at Mysore. And I have no words to express my feelings. God bless you, Gita. Thank you, Rogan. I can't speak.
Thank you so much, Padmanabhan, for joining and sharing. We could hear you clearly. So nice to have mother's, father's side, Sitaram's represented from Tamil Nadu and all. Thank you for joining. Ambal, I don't know if you want to share something brief also from mom's side of the family, and then we'll go to others.
Ambal is my Ramchandran's sister, daughter.
Yeah, if she's available, I see her on, if she wants to share something.
Hello everyone. Hi Auntie, how are you?
Okay.
I hope you remember me.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I was so tiny. That's why I just messaged. It's only twice I have met you, but there is an immense impact of you towards me, because Daddy used to always say about you and Tata and Amba Bhai Amma. Yeah, so it's so nice to see you, Auntie. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Rohan, for this opportunity. And God bless you, Auntie. God bless you with immense happiness and health, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Ambal. We will ask Mohan if you could share.
No.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Sound everything person கேட்கல.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you, Mohan.
ஒண்ணுமே கேட்கல.
வால்யூம் ஏதாவது
மியூட்டிங் போட்டேனா? Start video mute.
Okay, sorry, some difficulty there hearing. We're going to go to Pramodani, who would like to share some words on behalf of Sarojini, mom's beloved sister-in-law. and we'll continue to move through Dad's side of the family and make space for everyone. So I want to start with one of our elders and great aunties, mother, sister-in-law, Sarojini. I think Pramodini has some words to share. Hi.
Hey, special hello to Gita auntie and Seshi mama. So mom couldn't be here, so she asked me to speak on her behalf.
Your video is stopped.
You can hear me, Gita auntie? Rohan, Gita auntie can hear me?
Yes, very clearly. Go ahead.
Very clearly.
So the first thing, auntie, is both of y'all, Sajni and Geeta, are more of sisters. I think you can safely remove the in-law. And when on Geeta's visits to Bangalore, you all were partners in crime. Going to movies, shopping, okay, dragging poor hapless Seshi Mama around to drive you all around, and he used to go to sleep in the theaters, and both of you all used to enjoy the movies. And in the AC room and all, in the AC theater and all that. And y'all were kindred spirits, so y'all got along very well. And she was there for Aruna's wedding, she was there for Rohi's wedding to give you support. And whenever you wanted anything from her, all the visits to the astrologers and the pujas, she did it faithfully for you. She loves you very much, auntie. And she's made up her mind to be brave about this. And she takes a lot of pride in that you're saying bye so cheerfully to dear Zindagi. You have led a full life, and you were well loved by everyone, your husband, your children, and I think you are taking courage from that. And I, as your eldest niece, the memories I have of you, strangely enough, are your long pink nails. I was just 4 years when you got married. And you were very different. You know, you were so well turned out, very different from my mom and aunts and all that. And you were a very loving daughter-in-law. I remember that so clearly. Whenever Tata used to blow his horn coming up from Moinville Road, you'll run up and open the gate for him. And that impressed me a lot. So these are the few memories I'll have always of you. And you were there for me when I was there with my son. You always helped me. You were there for him also. Seshi Mama and Geeta auntie were there. And he was just telling me on your visits here, we all used to go to that, I don't know what restaurant, Malgudi or something, where we used to enjoy the neer dosa and all that. So we will always remember you as a kind, fun-loving auntie. So that's how it goes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So I think the sergeant needs to hear from the captain to move to the next eldest. Thank you for sharing eldest niece on behalf of Geeta's sister, Sarojini, not sister-in-law. I'll get rid of the in-law forever now. So Captain, the floor is yours, and then we'll move to many of the cousins.
Bobby, my dear Bobby, you're a lovely, lovely lady. You had a very lively life. Pass on gently and happily. We will definitely meet on the other side. There's nothing more to say because we know each other thoroughly. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you. Bless you.
So, who would like to share with the middle part of the earth, Chandrasekhar? See another Janardhan on there. Would you like to share anything? Think we have Chandu joining us?
Yeah, sure. Gita auntie, there are a few things that characterize you in the way that I remember you. Gentle, loving, caring, humble, happy. And to add to the list of F's that Rohit spoke about you, I think the one F that is fundamental is faith. Your strong faith pervades all the other F's that Rohit spoke about, and that is what enables you to be the person that you are. And that is how I remember you and will remember you always. You know? So if you look behind my shoulder, you have there the Govinda, which dear Ambaka had made for us. And it is the same Govinda that is behind your throne. So unto him we come and unto him we return. So, and in between, we are happy that we have a good life. So thank you for being a part of our lives. And we feel blessed that you were part of our lives. And take care. It's so nice to see you and your family. What you are has been passed down from dear Sitaram auntie and uncle, Ambaka and Sita as they were called. And what you are will continue to live in your children and in their children. We can see it now and it will be there for eternity. So, love you, Gita auntie. Take care. See you.
All my Ashirwada to all of you.
From city, Rohit, that one.
Great. Now I think we'll stick with the Janardhans for a moment. Kiran, would you like to share?
Yes, Rohi, Gita auntie, we used to look forward to visit. It was always good memories. You used to bring us presents, toys. And then I loved my time. I saw you in Topeka, Kansas. So that was some good memories. Yeah, that's all I want to say, Gita auntie. Really love you very much. And, just keep praying and things will be fine. I spoke to my mom today. I understand both of you spoke for a while. Yeah, it's just been very nice to be with you. That's all. That's it. That's it, Rohit.
Thank you, Kiran, also for sharing on behalf of your mother. Somu, are you on the line from another Janardhan? I think Somu Shekhar is there. Would you like to say anything?
Yeah, Rohi, I'm having some problem with my laptop and connection.
Okay, we can hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah, what I like to say to Gita auntie is you were like a mother to me during my stay in America. I really loved and enjoyed the visits to your family. We had such good times together. I pray and hope that your treatment works. Yeah, we love you very much, Gita. Thank you. Thank you for all the kind help for me during my stay in America.
Sure, no
Thank
problem.
you. Bye.
Thank you, Somu. We'll continue with many of our cousins. I think I see back to the Middle East, Vijaya. Papu, would you like to share?
Hi, Auntie. Hi. Auntie. So, one thing I'm really happy I did was spend my 50th with all of you. And I'm so glad I was able to have you at home, cook for you, take care of you in a little way. And I'll miss you, Auntie. I'll miss you. Thank you for being there for my Vasu. Thank you for looking after my children when they visited you. And all the lovely memories that you're leaving behind. And oh yeah, the evening that Ravi, Shashi Mama, you and I spent in the backyard listening to, singing old Hindi songs. Oh, I think this is what I'm going to take, and this is what will remain. Childhood, your support. Yeah, you supported. I think you supported me during some of my very difficult periods of life, and I'm ever so grateful. Thank you for that. Rohi, Ratna, Shashi Mama, Aruna, love you all dearly. See you, Auntie.
Make me akki roti.
Akki roti. I made you akki, and Shashi Mama liked my akki roti.
Very nice.
Made you akki roti and I made you aloo parathas, and I'm so happy I could do that. I'm so happy I could do that. You know, this thing of sometime I've started living. No, I've been living life like live it like as if it's your last day. And I'm so glad I did that when I was in Manteca. I said I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. Don't know whether I'm going to get it back. Yes. And we were supposed to be there this summer and it just didn't happen. I said, oh, I'll do that. Oh, Auntie, my bed sheet shopping, that hasn't been done. See? That hasn't been done. Love you, Auntie. Love you dearly.
Love you too, Raja. All of you.
Love you dearly.
We would like to go to Sandhya, maybe in Delhi, North India. I'm roughly going in order of my eldest cousins. Apologies to the younger ones. We'll get to you in a moment. We're going to make the rounds. So lovely to hear from everybody. Sandhya.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rohi. Hi, Gita Auntie. The memories I have of you are always visiting you in your mom's place. And I think you're as graceful and wonderful as she was. And that's something I'm going to take with me. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. You are graceful. Look at you, you're so pretty.
Okay. I think we have several people with Gaurav. Please, Gaurav, Anu, Bruhadeshwari, I'm not sure who else is there. Would you like to share?
Hello, hi Gita Auntie, hi Sashi Mama, Aruna and Ratna. So nice to see you all. Firstly, would like to say after 51 years of marriage, I think you and Sashi Mama are giving all of us a chase for our money with your good looks, your youth, and you're looking lovely. It's really nice to see you all. Secondly, thank you so much for this invitation. Lovely to be a part of this lovely family celebration and to hear from everyone, especially from Gita Auntie today. And thirdly, few memories. I think we've also been very close. All growing up, Gita Auntie insisted that she was a part of our lives and that her children were a part of our lives since we were very young, with all the hand-me-downs, all the gifts from the US, all the holidays together from Ozar to Bangalore to everywhere.
To the barbecues.
To the barbecues we used to have, to all the memories, the infinite number of memories that we share with you all. Right up to last year, it was such a pleasure to have met you all, spent a good holiday with you all. And I still have faith in our Indian doctors, Indian American doctors, that we can have a corona cure in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And we can all fly down to the US quickly to come spend some time with you all. So Rohi, work on it hard. If you can do anything, I'll fly you all there, no problem. You inject us, I'll fly you all, and we'll all get to catch up sometime very soon. But thank you again. It's lovely to spend time with you all. Gita Aunty, I wish you a lovely, lovely time at home. And do take care. We miss you a lot. We love you a lot. And we thank you for a lifetime of loving memories and fun. Anu, would you like to say something?
Gaurav, you said it so well. It's tough to follow up on that. But thank you so much, Gita Aunty. I think you, at least for me, you had introduced me to a new world with all of the hand-me-downs and just yourself. Even going back to Ambika Auntie's house over summer and looking at art and understanding all of that. So you really helped me understand a completely different world at such a young age. Super thankful for that. I'm so thankful that you invited us for this. So it's been beautiful to see the whole family together. I think something like this hasn't happened in a very long time. So thank you for organizing that. Take care.
Hello, Geeta. Bruha here. It's wonderful to be sharing this time with you. And we have many, many memories together. It's been a while since we met, and you always are there in my memory as a very bubbly, happy, and wonderful co-sister. And I wish you a very, very peaceful, happy, and a gentle passage. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yeah, the Murtis always have a drink. Cheers.
Cheers to gin and tonic. Cheers to gin and tonic.
10 in the morning.
That's okay.
So much. Lovely. Get your drinks, get your snacks, be comfortable. I think Varadaraj Chinna is next.
Hi everyone. Hi Rohi. Can you hear us?
Yes, hear you very clearly.
Hi Gita Aunty. How are you? So Gita Aunty, firstly I'd like to thank you for
told me what she feels. Gita's told me what she feels.
Yeah, when we visited the US, so you and your family were the only relatives we had. We'd like to thank you for inviting us to your home, making us feel comfortable in the US. We miss your zucchini bread a lot. In fact, today we baked zucchini bread. And so I'll always remember you as someone who's been, so efficient, managing the house, so elegant, and so carry yourself so well. And you have such a lovely family, loving children, and just like to thank you for all your kindness and help while we're in the US. You want to say something, Ramya?
Hello, Geeta Aunty. It's so nice to see all of you together. And I just wanted to tell that we have very pleasant memories of all of you in the US. And you all were the only family we had. And you made it so nice for us because you would usually organize a lot of the get-togethers when we used to come to Kansas. And I really got to interact very nicely with Rohi, Ratna, and Aruna. And I got to know all of you so well during that 5 years we were in US. And I'm sorry, though, after I came back to India, I've not been in touch regularly with all of you. I'm really sorry for that. But at least going forward, I'll really be in touch with, all of you, your kids, with Uncle, and even with you, Auntie. I'm sorry for, kind of just being like just into my own life.
Apologize. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, take care, Auntie.
Bye.
Man, you're grown up.
Nice to see you, Shresh. Thank you. Lavanya. We want to go to the United Kingdom. Prem, Chinny, please. All right. And we have a little sweetie there. Hello.
Hi, Geeta Aunty. Needless to say, would have loved to have done this in person. I don't think I've ever seen you without a big smile on your face. And even now I can see that's the case. You're such a lovely, warm-hearted, kind person. And I always, when I was a young boy in Bangalore, looked forward to your visits, and of course to see Rohi, Ratna, and Aruna as well. Some great memories of going to different restaurants, Malgudi's being your favorite one, at least to my recollection. And of course, my favorite ever memory of you is at my wedding. And it was so lovely of you to travel all the way to Sri Lanka, and I'll have some very great and treasured memories of us dancing together, spending time together. So you're in our thoughts every day. Lots of love from me, Akanksha, and of course Milana, and we're always thinking of you. Lots of love.
Yeah, she's very cute. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, all three of you. Nice to meet you. Priya, I see you're there. Would you like to share anything?
Auntie, say it again. Hi, Gita Auntie. Hello, can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you. Continue.
Yeah. Gita Auntie, always heard all nice things about you. Couldn't meet you enough, but I've heard always good things about you. And we just had 1 or 2 short meetings, but I remember you well, and I wish all the best to you and your family. Love to you all.
Thank you so much. And we'll finish up here in the last few minutes. Just want to give a chance for anyone else who wants to share. I don't know, Monica, if you would like to share anything. Are you there? And Fumi and Sayo, would you like to say anything before we finish for the... Okay, this is my wife, Fumi.
Hi everyone. It's so nice to see everybody. I just want to, there are so many beautiful words that have been shared, and it's about my mother, Gita, and I think for me,
Daddy!
I feel incredibly privileged to have had the chance to actually gain a new mother at a much later age, and to get to meet her first. Most of us don't get to meet our mothers before we get them. And of course, from that comes all this chaos. But I just want to say that, hold on one second, let me get myself out of, I just want to say that when I first met you, Gita, I was just struck by your energy, your sense of love and life, and just this desire to just take it all in, and also take everybody in around you. And I felt like I was kind of being brought into this world. And I have to say that that's really what attracted me to your son, who has this amazing exuberance and love for life. And both of you shared this gift, which you gave to him, to connect with just about anybody on the planet, including somebody like me. And so since I have met you, you have been such a welcoming, generous, kind, and intelligent. I think Ratna said it so well, just beautifully intelligent, both emotionally and in every other way. Just a brilliant spirit. And so I feel so lucky to have had the chance to be your daughter, to be gifted with your warmth. Very few people have this power you have. So just to touch that so closely has been a gift. So thank you. I love you so much.
I love you too. I love you too. Love you too for me.
And thank you for the grandchildren, because they came from you. In part. So look at them. See? Look at them.
I know.
Energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fumi. We have a long lost friend who joined, Sonia Wasson, who wants to share a word. Anybody else, please put a message in the chat if you want to share, and we'll end with a brief video song before we say goodbye for now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Auntie. After so many years, it is really wonderful to see you after so many years. And I remember you very, very well. And I remember you very dearly, although we had our friendship, our physical friendship of being together was for a very short span, but it left such a deep, memory in my heart. I want you to know that just in few days, I got so attached to you and Ratna that I remember, I don't know, you may not remember, but I used to stay at your place till 1 o'clock in the night. And then when I used to drive back home, I used to have tears in my eyes thinking that, I'm soon going to leave this city and I will be moving away from you all. And I mean, of course, as everybody said, you are just such a fun person, and you bring in so much food and warmth in anybody's life who walks into your life. One very important thing I want to share with you. Do you remember one day you sat me down and you told me that, Sonia, your high blood pressure is due to pheochromocytoma, so get yourself checked. This was in 2005. Okay, I remember we were sitting on the sofa with this big book, doctor's book in your hand, and you made me read, look, if you have high blood pressure, it should be perhaps because of a tumor you have near the adrenal gland. And so for years and years, there was no proper investigation done. But finally, in 2013, a tumor was discovered and removed, and it changed my life so much for the better.
Very
So,
good.
as I always, so remember you so well. And in fact, I am just going to connect with you later, and I have so much more to tell you. I remember your energy and how you used to make fun of us when you used to talk about some exercises, and you used to say, oh, you can't even do these exercises. I don't know, I just remember you had more energy than us. So, so Auntie, take care of yourself, and I am going to stay in touch with you and talk to you later.
Okay,
Thank
sure.
you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye, Vasan.
Nice seeing you. So nice.
Yes, same here.
So, Radhakrishna. Sonia Wasson, so great to hear from you. Radhakrishna, Gita's boyfriend for the past 51 years, would like to say some final words, and then we'll end with the video. Thank you all. It's been an amazing 90 minutes of sharing. Mom's getting a little tired, so Radhakrishna will have the final sharing, and then we'll share a video before we all part for today.
Hello, I'm Radhakrishna Chris. Everything that has to be said has been said and done. There's not much for me to say, except I am so grateful, lucky to have a partner, a wife, and a friend throughout these 50 years plus of our life. We enjoyed everything. She gave us direction to live and how to be together. And please all wish her a nice, peaceful journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dad. The one parting word I have for Mom is moksha. We wish her liberation of mind, body, and spirit. As my uncle, the captain, said, we'll see you on the other side. And as we think of her returning to the Kaveri, whenever that time comes, she has 2 last videos she wants to share with you, just 30 seconds each. And so we're going to go to those videos. One is of the water flowing, the cycle of life, which is meaningful for her. And the other is about celebrating. So we'll go to those videos and then end for today. Afternoon California time is when she has the most energy. So in coming days and weeks, we'd love for you to reach out and share if you feel so moved to talk to her a little more. And this was a very beautiful gathering. Thank you for joining, your patience, your listening, your sharing. We've recorded it and we'll share it with family for generations to come.